Hi there, my name is Kovu. I haven't been on this channel in a while. I just filmed a video saying like hi and stuff, but I felt like I came off as so weird in that video. I don't know why. Basically, I just wanted to talk about something really quickly, which is really weird, and I honestly sound like I'm going mad, and hopefully I'm not. But I wanted to talk about it because there may be someone out there who knows what's going on with me, and I probably shouldn't speak about very personal things on the internet, but then again, I've already done that, so harm has already been done. So basically, earlier today, I was sitting on the sofa, and I got some stuff like from eBay, some like little patches. I don't know where they are now, but they're quite cute. And they came in these little plastic things. And then my dad was going to like take away those plastic things and throw them in the recycling bin. And he was like, is there anything more in these? And I said, I don't think so, but you could check. So he took it in his, I'm cringing just talking about this. He took it in his hand, and then he started is it called crumbling? Like crumbling the plastic. And in general, I hate that sort of noise. Like, it drives me insane. But he did it closer to my left ear. And I have this weird thing where, like, everything in my body needs to be even. If someone taps me on the right shoulder, I have to tap myself on the left shoulder. If they tap me really hard on the right shoulder, I have to start hitting my left shoulder to kind of get it even. It's really weird. And he started crumbling that plastic closer to this ear. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. And I wanted to cry. Like, I just got so frustrated. Not at my dad or anything, but just at the noise or like everything, like my whole body just, it's very uncomfortable. And I wanted to cry, and I just got so frustrated, and my whole body just had this really weird reaction where I was just like, and then I started hitting my left ear, right ear, like really, really hard, which isn't good. Trigger warning, like self-harm and stuff, I guess. But like I started hitting my head really, really hard because I felt that the sound of the crumbling plastic, again, I don't know if that's the right word, it left like a physical sensation in my ear. So I had to hit this side of my head really, really hard in order to get it even. And then I had to hit this side also to get it even. So I was just standing there hitting myself, and I'm just like, that's not normal. And even like 30 minutes to an hour after that, I could still feel the physical sensation in my ear. And then we went out looking for paint because we're going to paint my walls in my room. And I kind of got distracted. But now just thinking about it, I can still feel it, and it's so uncomfortable. And that was just one example, but there are like certain sounds and stuff that just drives me mad. And again, the thing with the physical sensation thing, like, it needs to be even in my whole body. Like, it's really weird and it's really annoying. And also, like, when I do this, I can physically feel it, like, in my face, or on my body in general, like, even if I'm not touching me, but it's especially, like, I can feel it especially in my face, like, even if I'm not touching myself. Wow, that sounded not good. No, but seriously, if I'm not touching myself, like, my skin, I can still feel it. And that used to really bother me when I was a child. I remember we had these books where we had to, like, we were learning how to write, right? And I had to write the same letter over and over and over again. And it drove me insane because I honestly sound mad, but the pencil that I was holding it kind of in the same position all the time because I was just rewriting the same letter. And you know, the tip of a pencil is like, it's like sharp. It's not sharp in that sense, but it's like a small area, right? And I could feel that physically, like, poking my skin. Obviously, it wasn't actually physical, but I could feel it. Like, with my finger right now, the tip of my finger, like, I can feel it. But the sensation was so, like, it was so sharp and so uncomfortable that I would start crying. And then if this was the tip of the pencil that was like this, like, I kept feeling it on my skin, and I had to put my hand on it, like this and right like this, because the area on my palm is much bigger than the area of the tip of the pencil, so it didn't hurt my skin as much. Again, it didn't actually touch my skin. This sounds really weird, I know, I'm strange, but that's another example. Like, I kept doing this just now, so I have to do that here. It's really weird. And when I become conscious of it, it's like, it's really bad. Like, it drives me insane. Like, just stepping on, like, if there's a floor, but you could tell that the surface is kind of different. So say there's like a part of the floor that is like wood and another part of the floor that is like stone-ish. I kind of have to step on the stone thing, but how am I going to explain this? Like, the sensation, even if I'm not actually like barefoot and I can't physically feel the difference, like I can still feel it through my shoes, so I need to make sure that both feet like step off of the wooden part of the floor and onto the stone part of the floor, like the same amount of times, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. And also with like different objects, like this glass right here, this doesn't happen all the time. It's not like it hinders me in any type or any way in my daily life, except for like the hitting myself thing, but that doesn't happen as often. If there's like a glass, right, sometimes I get this really weird thing where I feel like the sides of the glass are like screaming to be touched by like, or to be put down like on the surface. Like, there's a table right here, and for example, like suddenly the top of the glass will start screaming, like, let me, it won't actually scream, right? I don't hear words in my head, like, it's not to that point, but I can feel that this is so weird, that this, like, the top of the glass really wants to be touched, or to be put on the surface of the, or like the top of the table, right? And then that keeps happening, and I feel this side, and I need to touch that, and then this side, and I need to, and I just sit there doing this, and if I don't do it, and I don't put all the areas, or like, yeah, it's the whole, if I don't put all the different areas of the surface of the glass onto the table, or I touch it, to this thing that like stands next to it, for example, say there's like a different glass, and I have to keep hitting them together on different sides of the both glasses, like, in order to not feel like I'm going mad. So if I don't do that, I just feel really frustrated, and just, I hate it so much. And that's like another thing with doors. If they're, and I'm not saying, okay, if they're not completely shut, I start freaking out. And it's not in the sense that, like, if I'm in my bedroom and my dad comes in to tell me something, and then he doesn't close the door completely, I, like, find it so annoying, because he can still hear me from the outside, and it's like, just shut the door, Dad, like, I need privacy. It's not in that sense, but it's like, I physically feel it in my whole body if, like, the bathroom door, or any type of door, isn't completely closed, to the point where, like, it clicks. Like, it's so annoying, like, it freaks me out. Like, you know that little click sound it makes, right, when the door, like, gets completely shut, because that little thing in the door goes into that little hole in the door, like, what's it called, like the door frame, and when that doesn't happen, I freak out, and I can hear it from upstairs in my room if my parents don't shut the bathroom door completely, and I will, like, start running towards the door and, like, hit it close, because it just freaks me out. Does anyone know what this can be? I'm not cool with, like, self-diagnosis and stuff like that. I don't like that stuff. But is this something that I, like, does anyone have any experience with this? Is it something that I should talk to someone about? Because it really frustrates me. Again, it doesn't really hinder me in my daily life, and it's not like I think if I don't hit all those different areas of the surface of the glass onto the table, my whole family's going to die. Like, I don't think anything like that. I know that nothing's going to happen. It's just that I feel it in my whole body, and it freaks me out, especially when things in my body are, like, uneven. That can get me to, like, hitting myself and stuff, which is sort of worrying. And I know I shouldn't do. It's not supposed to be like that, I think. Again, it's not like that all the time. Some days are worse than others. It doesn't hinder me from, like, going to school, functioning, but it's just very annoying and it makes me feel terrible sometimes. Does anyone know what that may be? I know this was a really weird video. I probably sound very strange, but it's just, yeah, I think that's annoying me, and I feel like maybe some of you have experience with this. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing well, and that you're enjoying your summer, unless you live in Australia, then I hope you're enjoying your winter. I will talk to you people again, hopefully not too long. Hopefully I'll be able to put out a video on my main channel in not too long as well. But to be honest, I'm not feeling particularly inspired to do that right now, because I'm starting school soon and I'm just kind of tired. But I do have a 6 months tea video update thing to make, as well as edit the footage from my meetup that I had in London a few weeks back. So hopefully I'll be able to get myself to be productive. But yeah, hope you're doing well, stay safe and hydrated and full of awesome sausage foods. And I hope you're taking care of yourself and being kind to yourself. Alright, thank you for watching. Yeah, okay, goodbye.